Hey, good morning, fellas. It's the 19th of August. Gonna do hopefully not too long of a video this morning about addiction. Had a run-in with a guy yesterday who asked for help around 10 o'clock in the morning. Asked me if I would come over and help him move some things. And when I got there, he was absolutely shit-faced. It was, and his apartment was in complete disarray. There had to be more beer cans on the floor and stacked up all over the house than there was carpet covering the floor. So, anyways. So we went in there, and the moral of this, I'll get to the moral of this before anything. Listen, there are some people who fall in love with things that are bad for them. And they're addicts of one substance or another. And if you can be what this guy kinda is, but he's been drinking so long, he's no longer what's considered. If you're okay with that, being an addict, let's say alcohol, you can be what's called a functioning alcoholic. That is to say, he can get to work. Now he's usually late, but when he shows up, he works real hard. So, anyways, most people aren't necessarily. Well, that's not true. People don't try to be mean all over the. Anyway, let me get to the fucking point. He needed help moving some things, and my God, his house stunk. Apartment, excuse me. Jeez, his apartment stunk. Just smelled like old everything, old food, old beer cans. Anyways, and he was wobbling, couldn't stand up. He had broke his bed, and he had actually, I don't know how, but there's a on the frame you usually have a wooden partition that goes around in a square with posts on it. He had broken one of the boards and two of the legs, so it was always at an angle. I don't know how long it had been like that, but I told him I really couldn't help him with that. And he was like, yeah, I know. And I was like, all right. And I said, hey, well, I got to get going. I'll see you around. And he grabbed my wrist and he asked me to have a drink with him. Then I gently removed his hand from my wrist and said, no, I haven't had a drink since January 23rd, 2023. Anyways, the conversation devolved from there. And he started being a little aggressive, and I just left. Now I can tell you, I have known people, and I was one, because I was a fucking raging alcoholic. But you can't be around people who aren't trying to get better. That means improving your life, working. That means being able to identify that you're an alcoholic. He'll tell you he's an alcoholic. He'll tell you that, but he'll tell you only a little bit, and it doesn't affect him. So, there it is. I wish I had a better story for you, but the premise of this is, to be honest, you can't have those people in your life. And that's just the way it is. So I'll give him the big freeze or the long drawn out goodbye, a long goodbye. But when I left, after I left, this is where another turnaround point, boop, hitting the wall. Oh, good news. The good news is today, this morning at 8 o'clock, like 50 minutes away from here, one of my actual friends is getting promoted from sergeant to lieutenant in the El Paso Police Department. I like the guy a lot. I got him a little award. It's called the Police Officer's Prayer. I'm gonna hurry up, get back to the house, do the 3 S's, shit, shower, and shave, and pile into the hoopty and go over there and see him. And by me saying I'm gonna go over there, I'm gonna be at least 15 minutes early. I'll probably be earlier than that because I don't like sitting in traffic. So that will make up for a lot of the bad things. The guy who's getting promoted is quiet, reserved, family man. This was his 3rd time he applied to be a lieutenant, and the fourth time, excuse me. This was this is it. I'm not applying again. Anyways, it's a good thing to see a good man get promoted. And I'm definitely going to be there to show him support. So, love you guys. Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can, and if you can, you take care of yourself. Moral is you can't have addicts in your life. They will cause you nothing but heartache. Like a fart in a G-string. West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.